All right, let's talk about PPC Shield. It promises to protect your ad spend from all those fake clicks. But, and this is a really big but, it has one massive catch that could be a total deal breaker. We need to get into it.
Okay, let's just cut straight to the chase. You're probably running ads on more than just Google, right? So the big question is, can a tool that only protects Google Ads actually be worth your money?
So first things first, let's do a quick gut check to see if this is even for you. This will tell you whether or not you should stick around for the rest of this.
So who is this for? Simple. This is for the die-hard Google Ads advertiser. We're talking you, live, eat, and breathe Google. But, and listen up here, if you spend even a single dollar on Meta, on Microsoft, on LinkedIn, anywhere else, this tool is absolutely not for you. It's like buying a home security system that only protects your front door.
Okay, so how does this thing actually work? Let's peel back the marketing jargon and take a look under the hood. It really boils down to a three-step process. First, it does the basic stuff you'd expect. Then it does something kinda cool. And finally, it brings down the hammer.
That first layer is what they call technical analysis. Look, this is industry standard stuff. It's checking for the really obvious red flags, VPNs, known bad IPs. Honestly, every tool does this. It's the bare minimum.
Now this is where it gets interesting. Behavioral analysis. This is their secret sauce. See, it's not just looking at who clicked, it's looking at how they clicked. It's analyzing mouse movements, scroll speed, all those little details that can tell a real customer from someone in a click farm just going through the motions. Pretty clever.
And the final step is taking action. Once it identifies a fraudster, PPC Shield automatically zaps their IP address right onto your Google Ads exclusion list. And the best part? That block applies across all of your campaigns, instantly. One bad click and they're out.
So that's how it works in theory. But how does it all stack up in practice? Let's get to the scoreboard. After our full analysis, we're giving PPC Shield a 6.8 out of 10. It's competent, it does its job, but it's not exactly a class leader.
And right here, this is its biggest weakness. That platform coverage score, a 4 out of 10. Ouch! That is brutally low, and it all comes back to that one single problem. It's Google only.
So here's the full breakdown. You can see there are definitely some bright spots, right? It scores really well on ease of setup and support quality, but it gets hit hard on value for money and, of course, that platform coverage score.
All right, enough with the numbers. What's our honest take on this thing? Let's cut right to it.
So, what's it do well? That behavioral analysis is genuinely great for catching human click farms and maybe even your competitors trying to mess with you. And another big win? Users consistently praise their dedicated support. You get a real person to help you, which is a huge deal.
But the weaknesses are pretty significant. We keep coming back to it, but that Google-only limitation is just a major, major drawback. And on top of that, it's missing features like session recording that its competitors just include for around the same price.
Okay, so this brings us to the most important point. Should you actually use it? Here's the bottom line.
The best way to think about PPC Shield is as a specialist tool in a market that's just full of generalists. Everyone else is trying to do everything for every platform. PPC Shield is not.
So it's the right choice if you're a Google Ads purist. If your whole ad strategy lives and dies on Google and you want that focused protection and a personal support contact more than a bloated feature list, then yeah, it could be a fit.
But you should absolutely skip it if your ad budget is spread across any other platforms. For the same money, you can get a tool that protects all of your channels, not just a little slice of them.
And really, that's the final question you have to ask yourself. Is a specialized, maybe even better tool for Google worth leaving all of your other ad channels completely unprotected?
If you want to dive deeper, check out our complete review. We put it head-to-head against 21 other tools out there.
You can find the full analysis at clickfraudtool.com. The link, as always, is right there in the description. Thanks for watching.